Change no fucking blouse up, bitch, I make it rain shower. You did that, ain't want know a thing about you, you still that.
Yo guys, and welcome to this new video. And today I'm going to show you how to make a cinematic movie title using After Effects. So let's get started. So the first thing is to make a new comp by clicking on this little icon and click OK, and then create a new text. And by the way, I'm using the Sakal Magella font. It comes with After Effects, by the way, so anywhere, wherever you want. I'll write focus and then scale it, scale of course the text, and let's try to center it. Let's try to center it. Maybe let's scale to a little bit more. Maybe right there. And now let's pre-compose this text. Control Shift C or Command Shift C for the Mac OS X. So now let's rename this comp Focus 1, and then let's drag this image. I will leave the link in the description to download it, or you could just download it and search in Google Images for the image of your choice. But I'm going to use this one. And then go to the track map, and if you don't find it, just click on the toggle switches modes and you'll find it. So change the track map to Luma map, and let's scale. Let's make the image a little bit more small, just to get a little bit of details here, as you can see. Okay, and now let's pre-compose this. Control Shift C. Oops, I almost forgot. Name it Focus 2. Alright, and now choose the rectangle tool and draw. Oops, so sorry. Draw a shape and make it small, maybe right there for me, and duplicate. Control D or Command D for Mac OS X, or go to edit, duplicate. Sorry guys, my bad. Control D, hit M on the keyboard and delete the mask. And what we're gonna do is just draw another mask, but on the top of the other layer or the other shape. Okay, so maybe it's right there. Disable the mask just to see. Wait, it's right there. And let's try to make it a little bit more smaller. Maybe right there. And now Control D again and hit M on the keyboard and delete the mask, and press Q on the keyboard, the Q key, to select the rectangle tool, or just do it manually. Right, so let's draw another mask, and right there. Control D again, hit M on the keyboard, delete the mask, and draw another mask. And this one, let's try to make it smaller. Wait, what? So let's try to make it smaller. Here we go. Alright, and now I think it's right there, of course. Yep. And now let's duplicate it again and again until you make 6 layers. Alright, hit M again, delete the mask. Again, select the rectangle tool and sword. Oh, that was terrible. Also this one. Oh my god. In this one, what is happening here? Here we go. And I think it's here. Let's try to make it a little bit smaller, just to draw the last mask. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. We still have we have to draw another one. It's the last one. So yep. Control D for the last sign. Hit M on the keyboard and delete the mask. And up we go, the last mask. Here we go. Perfect. So now what we could do is just hold control, select the first one, skip the other one, select the other, and skip the other again, and select what's on the top of it. So now go to layer and make sure that you are selecting these layers. So 1, 2, and 3. Go to layer, layer styles, and inner shadow. Okay. Open up inner shadow, the color, layer black, the opacity make to 100%, enable the use global light, the angle maybe to 90, the distance to 6 or 7, and the size to 7 or 8. Okay, so now we've got that. As you can see, it's styled. Awesome. And now select the same layers that you added to them, the inner shadow. Hit P on the keyboard to bring up the position settings. Set a keyframe to each of them. There are 3, of course, and this one will animate it like it comes from the left all the way to the right. So now go to 3 seconds maybe. Let's set a keyframe. Go 1 frame after of it. Oh, sorry. Here, let's change it again to 960. Go to the next frame, set a keyframe, and go to 6 or 7 seconds. And let's drag it a little bit, but just it has to be slower here. So now we have this nice animation. Okay, and now we'll do the same thing for the other layers. Okay, let one of the animation that we did, just to know and to make the work more easier, just to know where the keyframes are. And now select the layers that they don't have the inner shadow. Hit B on the keyboard, and these layers they come from the right all the way to the left. So maybe right there. Now let's go to this keyframe and change them to 960. Go to the other keyframe and yep. Sorry guys, my bad. Control Z to go back. Go here now. Wait. Frame after, and we'll set a keyframe. Go to frame here, and then yep. Maybe right there. So now we have this nice animation of the text, as you can see. Okay, and now bring up one of the last position, go to the last keyframe that we set it, and then hit N on the keyboard and trim to the comp area. So now we have all, we will work only on these this part. So now let's pre-compose that. Alright, and let's create two solids. The first one, it's black. Okay, and the second one, oh, oops, sorry. The second one, the second solid, it's white. And now drag these solids behind the text. And also what we could do is to change the color of the text. Let's make it a little bit more colder. So let's drag a tint effect, and let's change the map white to a dark blue, and the opacity maybe to 20. Okay, and now let's solo the text so you can see the difference. And now let's drag curves effect to our text and go to the alpha and bumped up the alpha just to give more opacity to the text. So, and yeah, also what we could do is just to open up our composition, select the layers that they don't contain the inner shadow, and also add the curves effect. And for the RGB, for the brightness, let's add more brightness to them. Yeah, and then Control C to copy the curves effect that we made now, and skip the bottom layer and Control V to paste. Yeah, so now we can go back here, and as you can see, it's really better now. And now let's unsolo the text and select the white solid and choose the ellipse tool and hold shift to make a perfect circle. And for the feather, hit F on the keyboard and change the feather to 1000. Cool. And now for the opacity, hit T on the keyboard and change it maybe to 5. Okay, and now let's try an expression. Hold Alt and set click on the keyframe, and then type wiggle. Open brackets 8, 20 and close brackets. Cool. So now as you can see, the text now is I mean the background that we make is now automatically playing with the opacity set. So now let's pre-compose this solid that we make. Control Shift C and rename it background. And now Control D and drag it on the top of the text and change the mode to overlay. So Oh no. Will not recompose it. Alright. Lay it like that. And Control D and drag them, the copies. Let's rename them each of one solid copy. Also this one solid copy 2. Okay, and now select both of the solid copies and change the mode to overlay. Cool. And hit T on the keyboard, set keyframes, and then go to 2 seconds maybe, or 3, or maybe here for me, and change the opacity to 0. Also here to 0. So. Okay. Now let's render this. As you can see, I have this cinematic movie tool, and cool. Okay, let's see now how it looks. Alright guys, this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment for more. And thanks for watching guys.